Here's the analysis result for the guy you filled out the survey for. He scores B+. He's a good guy. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you. Things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10-dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10-dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He's unlikely to rocket ahead in his career, no matter how smart or talented he is. While he can talk about big plans, he often prefers to go with the flow and avoid pushing too hard. If you want someone ambitious who climbs fast, this is not him.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong at work, he doesn't break down easily. He keeps his cool and doesn't let emotions take over. Even if problems pile up, you won't see him shouting or blaming people.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
People at work are likely to like and respect him because he's gentle, helpful, and easy to get along with. He doesn't get into arguments or create problems, and he always tries to be polite and fair. Most coworkers will trust him to listen and understand their side.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
He will genuinely be proud of you if you shine in your own career. Your success makes him happy, not jealous or upset. You won't have to worry about him feeling less important or picking fights.
What if you start earning more than him?
He's not the type to secretly resent you or feel upset if you earn more than him. He's happy for your success and will likely feel proud rather than threatened. You won't notice bitterness, harsh words, or cold behavior from him just because you bring home a bigger paycheck.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He isn't wild or careless with money, but he might not be the strictest planner either. He's gentle and thoughtful, often putting family and friends before his own wants, so he's unlikely to splurge on himself. You won't catch him in shopping sprees, but you might need to remind him about saving for the future.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He's honest about what he has and doesn't try to show off or pretend to be richer than he is. You won't see him buying flashy things just to impress people or hiding his true situation from you. If you want someone genuine who values real happiness over showing off, he's the right companion.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He's open handed and kind, always ready to help or share what he has. If someone needs support, he'll offer it without making a fuss or reminding them later. He doesn't hold back happiness or love, and he doesn't watch every rupee with suspicion.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He's open and honest about money, not secretive or controlling. You can count on him to share what's happening with his earnings and spending without hiding details or making you feel left out. If you have questions, he will answer simply and kindly.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He absolutely believes that housework should be shared and not just your responsibility. He's caring and fair, so you'll find him willing to help with chores without grumbling. You won't hear him say, "That's women's work," or leave everything to you.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He will actually roll up his sleeves and help, not just stand by and watch or tell you what to do. If there are diapers to change, dishes to wash, or floors to clean, he's ready to join in without being asked 100 times. You won't find him trying to act like a boss or just supervise while you do the hard work.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He tries to understand your side instead of arguing just to prove he's right. When you share your feelings or concerns, he listens patiently and doesn't jump in with a fight or stubborn attitude. He's more interested in finding common ground and keeping peace than winning the discussion.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
Even when he's angry, he stays respectful and doesn't say hurtful things or act aggressive. He has a gentle nature and keeps his emotions in check, so you won't have to worry about yelling, harsh words, or scary behavior. If he's upset, he may become quiet or take a little time to think, but he will not lash out in ways that hurt you.
Does he have a bad temper?
No, this is not the kind of man who gets angry very quickly. He stays calm even when situations are stressful and doesn't lose his temper over small things. You won't see sudden outbursts, shouting, or dangerous moods with him.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He can say sorry and take responsibility when something goes wrong. If he makes a mistake, he doesn't blame you or try to dodge the issue. He listens to your feelings, admits what happened, and tries to make things right without being defensive.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
Yes, he will respect your boundaries and understands clearly that no means no. He's caring and sensitive, so he listens to your feelings and choices without pushing or making you uncomfortable. You can trust him to support you, whether it's with physical touch or personal space.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
No, he doesn't take it personally if you're not in the mood for intimacy. He understands that everyone has their own feelings and times when they need space. You won't see him sulking, complaining, or making you feel guilty.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to handle private moments with care. He respects your feelings and understands that such memories are special and personal. You won't have to worry about harsh words or secrets being shared with others.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is faithful and not easily distracted by other women. He values the bond you share and takes loyalty seriously, so you won't have to worry about wandering eyes or risky behavior. You'll feel safe and secure knowing that he puts your relationship first.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
No, he is not over possessive, jealous, or controlling. He trusts you and gives you space, believing in the strength of your relationship. With him, love comes with freedom and respect, making you feel safe and valued instead of trapped or watched.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, his protective nature is not a sign of a controlling personality. He cares about your safety and comfort, but he doesn't use that as an excuse to boss you around or limit your choices. With him, protection is about kindness, not control.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He sees parenting as a team effort and doesn't expect you to do most of the work alone. He is caring and willing to share responsibilities, whether it's feeding, teaching, or playing with the kids. If you need a break or help, he'll step in gladly and support you without complaining.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he will stay calm and not lose his temper. He understands that children make mistakes and need support, so his first reaction is to listen and comfort rather than shout or punish. With him, tough moments turn into chances for learning and growing together.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support your role as both a mother and your own person. He understands that you have dreams, needs, and interests outside of raising children, and he encourages you to pursue them. If you want to work, study, or take time for yourself, he'll stand by you and help make it possible, whether it's looking after the kids or sharing housework.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later after kids and marriage change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, he's not the kind of man who pretends to support your career only to ask you to quit after you have a child. He genuinely cares about your happiness and personal growth, so his support is honest and long lasting. You won't face hidden ultimatums or pressure to give up your dreams.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will treat your parents with real warmth, not just act polite on the surface. When your family visits or calls, he's genuinely kind, attentive, and willing to help, looking for ways to make them feel welcome. He doesn't just say nice things out of duty, but truly enjoys being part of your family. He will try to adjust to your family rather than expecting them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he will handle it calmly, not make things worse. He's patient and gentle, so even if tensions rise, he keeps his cool and avoids drama. He won't yell, say hurtful things, or try to pick fights with your loved ones.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you, but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
No, he's not the kind of man who acts modern with you, but expects you to be a traditional, supportive wife in front of his relatives. He values honesty and respect, so he doesn't play double standards or pressure you to behave differently just to impress others. With him, you won't have to change who you are just for appearances.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he will support you and not simply stay out of it or side with his family. He understands how important it is to stand by you, especially when you're feeling alone or misunderstood. He listens to both sides, but makes sure you feel protected and valued.
Say you have a conflict with his mother. What will this guy do?
He's not a mummy's boy who always puts his mother ahead of you. If there's a conflict between you and his mother, he tries to understand both sides but makes sure to stand up for you when needed. With him, your place as his partner comes first, and you won't be left feeling second best.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
No, he will not share every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. He respects your privacy and understands that some matters should stay just between the two of you. This shows maturity and trust, letting you feel safe and respected.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
So this is why this guy scores B+. He's a good guy. Being in a relationship with this man feels safe, gentle, and caring every day. He listens to you, supports your dreams, and stands by you when life gets tough.